Another weekend, and Gracie is heading out for a good time on the town. One night, she just might meet that fantastic man that she hopes for. Maybe tonight.
Gracie, did you clean your room?
One small detour. A special encounter. Oh, what a sweet animal, she thinks to herself. Somebody must have lost him. I'd love to take you home with me. But no, he's gone. Ha ha! Story of my life, she thinks to herself with a laugh. Wow, what a sight. Now here's a man. Next, Grace meets Adam, a young, polite man who's 24 and nearly half her age. He tells her that he was trying to get up the nerve to meet her and that she seems to be just what he's been waiting for. He actually likes the idea that Grace is old enough to be his mother. All of the girls he's been meeting are just too immature for him. He proposes that he and Grace ought to date and see if romance will evolve. Of course, Grace tells Adam that it's nice to be appreciated, but there's just no way in the world that she could even consider such a crazy idea. She tells him that her name is Gracie, not Crazy. Besides, he seems like a nice young man that she would feel compelled to raise. While she likes him, she feels toward him as if he could be her son. And there was no getting beyond that. He tells her that age doesn't matter and that he won't be giving up that easily. Grace feels let down that this experience is happening to her again. She says goodnight. Grace really loves men and would even love to have one of her own. But the ones she needs just seem to be the wrong ones.
Hey, honey, are you going north?
So she tries her luck at another bar. This time, there are men in uniforms standing around the bar. Again, they are too young for her. Nevertheless, they are celebrating their graduation from Air Force Fighter Squadron Flight School. The pilots begin singing. What a coincidence that that song is one of Grace's favorites.
But who's gonna love you when everything fades? First the looks, then the praise. Tell me who's gonna love you when everything fades.
Dave, one of the new lieutenants, approaches her. Grace thinks to herself, what a fine group she's found tonight. The young men around her are just great.
Can't you see I really love you? And spring.
She secretly thinks to herself, if only there were one instructor pilot here that would be single, about her age, and available, and interested in her. Nope, for Mr. Wonderful still is not here. Grace feels the need to thank God for the fantastic evening she's had with the Air Force graduates that night. She begins, Dear God, thank you for the terrific time that I had tonight, and for presenting these fine men for me to meet and spend time with in the bar. All of us had a great time tonight. If I could make one improvement though, I would have had a nice, handsome, older instructor pilot there for me to get to know.
that frightens you away.
While I'm asking you, God,
It never
well,
stops.
please just bring me that very nice man.
A fear you've always known.
He should be 6'2" with eyes of blue, just as handsome as can be, and he should have an exceptional brain.
All is lost in clouded thoughts.
And of course, he should be about my age, single, humble, and available, and he should find something good in me. God, you know I can't seem to do this on my own. I need your help, so I'm asking you. In Jesus' name, Amen. Amen is right, she chuckles to herself. Heading for home and sleep, she calls out, "Oh, and by the way, you know how I love the name Jack." Good night, Ma. Sipping her ice water, a feeling comes over her. She senses something, or a presence behind her. And whom does she see? Grace sees him standing there and thinks, wow, what now? To her surprise, this man actually sits next to her. She's thinking, oh my gosh, my gosh. She finds him very attractive, but doesn't want to let on. She sees a sweetness in his face and feels that this unsuspecting man could be the one that she's prayed about.
Hi.
Remind me to pray about everything. Everything I'm doing, okay?
What?
Never mind, says Grace. Getting up the nerve, she asks him, you wouldn't happen to be stationed at the Air Force Base, would you?
Well, yes, I would. I'm a pilot there.
Grace hears a quality in his voice as he speaks. You wouldn't happen to be an instructor pilot there, would you?
Well, yes, I would. But how do you know this?
Grace looks into his eyes and feels like she doesn't want the moment to end.
Are you okay?
Grace sighs. It's a long story. Just had a feeling about it, that's all. Well, pardon me. I'm a little beside myself. I'm Grace Summer.
Troy Jackster. But my friends call me Jack.
Grace thinks to herself, Amen.